How do I get myself to eat less? I'm trying to lose some weight. I don't care about being super shredded or anything. I just want my gut to go away. I don't even have fat really anywhere else. I try dieting but I always backslide. Is there some way to make it easier? Or do I just need to power through it? Very useful advice someone gave me was to purchase smaller bowls and plates. It will look more, but still eating less. Brush your teeth right after dinner. It makes sweets taste bad and then I'm too lazy to brush again at night so I don't eat again after dinner. I have found that chewing gum and leaving my retainer in helps slow eating. What makes you hungry is your unnatural insulin production. It is affected by processed sugar and makes you hungry faster and more. I am not a pro, but I would advise reducing processed sugar products. This will take time, but eventually your body adjusts itself so you don't feel hunger often. Another solution is filling yourself with low-calorie things like lettuce, but I know this is not a realistic solution if you don't have really strong willpower and commitment. You can find more info in weight loss subreddits or just ask ChatGPT about insulin resistance. Eat lots of carrots. They're sweet but also no calories and they can help you recover from sugar addiction. 1. Stay hydrated by drinking water throughout the day. 2. Have an eating schedule, and try to respect it. 3. 12h without food between dinner and breakfast. 4. The calories intake should be higher for breakfast, and lower for dinner. 5. If you want a snack, eat raw carrots. I oversimplify this, but this should be a good start. Also, try to walk at least 30 minutes each day. There are a lot of opinions here, so I'll keep it simple. Don't eat less. Eat healthier foods. And only eat when you're hungry. If you want to snack on something sweet, eat some fresh strawberries, or dried cranberries with dark chocolate. If you want to snack on something salty, eat some thin slices of seasoned meats. Or maybe a low-carb rice cracker. If you're really looking to get that tight body, do what the 80-year-old volunteer does at my work. He told us he does 50 sit-ups every morning. LMAO. He looks good for his age. Use a smaller plate. It tricks you into thinking you've just had a large meal, but it's a smaller portion. Proper way calorie counting. Nutrition, exercise and lifestyle changes. Deviant way Coke or Adderall. Get a fasting app. There are a lot of them. Part of losing weight is actually waiting to eat long enough to allow your body to burn fat. They will screen you. Like ask what age you are and how much weight you want to lose. Also ask if you have any health conditions that will be affected by it. Also, if you have a condition you are worried about, then I would ask your doctor if fasting is something you can do and what your limits are. By eating stuff that is more protein dense, leaves you fuller for longer. No need for weird rules when one is allowed to eat. For me, overeating is psychological boredom, feelings of anxiety, emptiness. How do you deal with that? Keep in mind that when your stomach tells you it's hungry, it's not saying fill me up. It's saying feed me soon. Prepare appropriate sized portions. Don't be afraid to throw away some of that food if you find yourself forcing yourself to finish. The starving children in Africa that your parents told you about aren't able to eat the chicken strip you're struggling to finish. It wouldn't survive the shipping. Like I've seen others say, half of the battle is the oral fixation if you chew some gum or eat sunflower seeds. Or maybe even switch to a smart snack, like carrots or almonds. That would definitely help. Also replace all liquids you consume with water. Cutting out sugar is gonna be a huge factor. Drink some more water, and also caffeine coffee can help curb cravings. Losing weight is only the first hurdle. Keeping the weight off is the real battle. That means you have to make lifestyle changes that feel realistic and you will genuinely stick to. Like swapping sodas for sparkling water and cordial. Some others have mentioned eating at certain times only. Eating more nutrient-rich foods that keep you full for longer, e.g. no sugary cereals in the mornings. But the key is not to restrict everything that you love either. Keep eating those things in moderation or find healthier replacements that you love as much. Good luck. Stop eating by 7 p.m. Go to bed. Skip breakfast, eat again around noon. Make it your big meal. Eat a light dinner before 7. Rinse and repeat. Food choices also help limit sugar, alcohol, junk food. Soda was my biggest problem as well. I started by cutting it out entirely. I only allowed myself water or tea. I eventually switched to diet, but it is an acquired taste. I tried every flavor and finally found one I liked. Diet Dr. Pepper. I find intermittent fasting to help a ton. I haven't eaten breakfast for years. I don't eat until noon or so, and I'm just used to it. That and walking for an hour a day while listening to a podcast or audiobook or music. Try intermittent fasting. The most common is 16/8. So I don't eat for the 16 hours between 9 p.m. and 1 p.m. Then between 1 p.m. and 9 p.m. I eat what I want, although I don't eat that much junk anyway. Works for me, as I don't have to give up the food I love. And the hours are fine, as I'm sleeping for most of the fasting hours. I get hungry around 10 a.m. But I just power through until my lunch break. Intermittent fasting. As long you keep your hours, you can eat your snacks as much as you want. Drink lots of water. Take fiber supplements. They make you feel full. Drink tea. Makes you less hungry. Eating slower makes you feel full sooner. Spicy food also makes you feel fuller. Regular hot baths give you a slight cardio workout. Increases metabolism. Get a prescription for Adderall. Lol. This may not be a popular idea, but I would urge you to look at the intermittent fasting subreddit. It's a very healthy way to live. You don't have to go overboard. And it really does help regulate blood sugar and weight. Poverty. Whole food plant-based diet. You'll feel full. You'll eat to your heart's content. But you won't gain weight. Look into the plant-based subreddit. And YouTube channels like Simnit Nutrition and Pick Up Limes. Great advice and all free. If you have a problem with overeating, then mental health help is probably a good starting point to address why you do it and see what you can do instead. Personally, I find it easier to burn more calories than to commit to a diet. Also, if you fast long enough, you'll eventually start burning fat, and the food cravings subside. You can try fasting for 1 weekend, 48 hours per month, or even twice a month. I've tried it, it works. Eat low-calorie foods, and limit high-calorie foods. X of low-cal: spinach, celery, oatmeal, not sugary ones, berries, Brussels sprouts, rice, etc. High-calorie foods to look out for: butter, nuts, oils, whole milk, most yogurts, etc. You can still eat more volume of food without eating more calories. The thing that makes you gain or lose weight